Good evening. Welcome to the Fortnightly report. Today we have Sticky Fingers. Thanks for joining us, fellas. I appreciate it. The first guitar band. The first band. And this. What's your name?
Go on.
Okay.
Lemon Rusky.
The Lemon Rusky.
Yeah.
Lemon Beaky.
It's an honour and a privilege to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's not a problem. I'm glad to have you on the show.
Sipping some whiskey.
Shit, some import.
Some Japanese shit right there.
Whiskey.
So the first question was, before music, what were you guys doing for a job?
Well, myself and Beaker and Dylan, currently absent. All three of us work at Domino's Pizza.
In the same venue?
Yeah, Dylan on the phones, me making the pizzas, and Beaker on the dough. So from the start to the middle to the end, you will fight if you fuck with us.
Wow.
Dylan got fired pretty fast. Me and Beaker sort of held the fort for a bit longer because there were some perks to the job. For instance, you could make your own pizza at the end of your shift, and you know I like making a real spicy Godfather. Beaker used to come and fuck with me, like especially when we were busy and I was like making the pizzas, and he was on the dough on the back, so he'd come and get a whole bunch of salami and cabanossi and like mush it in my face and then like run back to the doughboy section. And one night I'd had enough, so I designed a pizza, not for my digestive system but for Beaker's face.
Yeah.
So it was a double deep pan with extra barbecue sauce, extra cheese, extra mayo, all the sloppy.
Big Chicago.
Big
Chicago thing on your face.
Big dish.
I ran
Chicago going to Sydney.
I didn't slice.
Big Chirac pizza to the face.
And I ran out the shop with Beaker because we used to live on the same block. And Patrick, where are you going? And
He was late bloomer.
I went in this back alley, and as I heard a little running, I turned around the corner and I smashed this pizza into his face. Like,
Did he go blind?
what? I
Fucking molten lava, that shit, yeah?
I didn't think about the molten lava, so I
Well, if you got hit,
basically
Put chili all through that shit.
It was a gunfire roast.
It was a spicy Godfather to the face, motherfucker.
I couldn't see his face after the pizza still. It was just covered in sauce, and I don't know if he was angry or happy, but he was chasing me. And it was just like this pizza head just chasing me. So
his pizza head.
I'd never run so fast because he's pretty strong. He was playing for the Roosters in grade.
Word.
But he couldn't see.
No.
So he had it over it.
Yeah, he still hates me. I'm pretty sure. Sorry, Peter.
So one of the boys out of the band was playing for the Roosters. Nah.
Yeah. They're like,
Well,
no,
I'm the Sixers, you know.
Yeah, he had the jersey. He had the same fucking. He could have. Fuck off. He did.
So
There
working,
were distractions.
I'm sure there was many distractions.
working in the pizza shop, did that enable you to work as a team? Did that help later in life in any way besides the funny stories you just told?
it proved that we used to be good boys because I kid you not. You know chicken kickers?
No.
What kind of idea?
Chicken kickers.
I remember the kickers.
Love chicken kickers.
Microwave shit.
It's not microwave that it just goes through the electronic pizza oven much like the pizzas do. But basically the process, my job with the chicken kickers is you unwrap the foil and it goes through and then it's done. But I unwrapped it and I found out a crumbed chicken head in there and I was like, oh my goodness. And I wasn't sure if he was making the dough. I'm like, bro, and he was like, put that away before I get in trouble. He was concerned that we were going to get in trouble, and he also wanted to make sure the Domino's was sorted out.
He's trying to buy the books.
Whereas now I would have used that to sort of my advantage.
Yeah.
That would have been leverage, man. You would have extorted them bitches.
Yeah.
That's gangster.
So like back in the day, if there was a said customer that was disruptive or known to ring up and be a fuckwit, how would you treat them?
Never sleep on a violation in buildings.
I think people can use their imagination.
Has anyone died?
Heaps. We're all dying. Matter of time.
We're not saying dates, we're not saying times or places. But do you think that someone had it hard after eating one of your pizzas?
Well, funnily enough, Domino's Pizza on Elmore Road is no longer there. It is now a funeral parlour.
Oh, right. So coincidence. You gotta go
That's
with money's
fact.
at.
That's fact.
Yeah, that is big gangster.
That's fact.
So when you guys first started doing music, did you ever see it as a viable future income?
We didn't have to, hey. We just loved it so much.
Like
No,
the
but
lifestyle
I think
you-
I think it was viable in terms of like it was all we fucking had.
So what do you need to get by back in them days?
So he was doing Domino's and then he started doing the Annandale Hotel, which is
Yeah.
like an old live venue.
Yeah.
That we all ended up getting a job at, except for this lazy cunt.
The Rule Brothers from the Annandale Hotel.
I'm good at music.
I will forever.
I believe in myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, they hired us all. They gave us the fucking keys to the place at one point. Which it's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, it was fucking pretty interesting move by them, but we were all pouring beers there, and that's actually we met a lot about fucking the people we work with today.
So when you started making music, did you ever say, all right, we're going to live off this, or we're just going to run it till the wheels fall off?
I think it was like one of those things where half is telling everyone like, nah, I'm just doing this because it's good, but the other half is like, fuck, this is what I'm doing.
I think it's when you love it that much as well. Like we got paid in beers. For fucking
You're going to do it
2 or 3
regardless.
years of the
Like,
shows we did. It was like, that was like rather than going on the weekend and getting, fucking.
Yeah, you already
in
like.
the West, we went up to fucking Byron
That's where your
Bay,
paycheck's going anyway.
Yeah, fucking nice.
Yeah, we
Port
bought
Macquarie Irish Tavern.
we bought a van, we bought a fucking Ferrari
Shout
down
outs.
the road. But like, other than that,
Do you believe the Domino's institution is
on the decline.
on the decline,
It's
but
actually
also
I think
Godfather,
it's
thin, crispy, extra anchovies.
do you think it's
It's the
responsible
sickest
as
stuff.
the first place where you guys work together as a team?
No, fuck no.
Fuck no.
You used to doing other stuff.
We were
before
pizza
that?
and
No,
fucking
well,
cuts in
I
the
remember
face.
that was the turning point. Like,
We're in the van
I
now.
bought my first, like, I didn't used to care about clothes, but I bought my first, like, when you're a 15-year-old, you can't go to a pub or a club, but what we figured out was that we could get a train out west and go to raves like Godspeed and Prophecy, etc. And that was when there was pink Mitsubishis and all the really good,
The green Mitzies.
good old
Which you didn't know
fashioned,
about.
right? So you could
Dolphins.
Lots of cars.
It's kind of like porn. Like, girls can get fucked up the ass from the age of 18, but they can't have a beer until they're 21. It's fucking
I
ridiculous.
hear that a lot.
Anyways, moving on. Where were we?
we ran a tangent.
We were on trains, we were on Domino's, and we were talking about
We're just
pizzas.
We're just talking, really.
That's right. Okay, so my first item of I didn't used to care about clothes, but my first item of clothing was
I just get on the porn.
Shout out these tracksuits though. For real.
I bought a 3-stripe, this classic black 3-stripe, and I wore it to work one day, and then by the end of the shift, it was just gone.
Someone stole
And
it.
so I knew that someone working there had stolen.
You got it.
And then so
Quite commodity
I wasn't.
back
I
It's
wasn't.
back at Domino's, yeah?
Yeah, I wasn't in the
Domino's.
mood for getting upset or getting angry, so I just made my pizza and went home. But then, a week or two later, this idiot rocked up wearing my jacket to the shift, and I just come from one of those said raves, and so I blew my lid and I sort of like movie moment, sort of pulled my apron off and like chucked it and like walked up the shop, was really busy, and then I heard this voice behind me and was big, and he goes, "Patrick, dust it like this,
Was he Russian?
I'm coming too." And he walked out with me, and then.
Yeah, Big was Russian in his team.
So I guess our loyalty was there from that sin.
Spoke better Russian than you.
Nikolai.
You must die.
I'll kill you for table scraps.
Nothing
So,
Domino's though.
yeah, no, we don't want to fucking.
Yeah.
We don't. Yeah. All right.
Thanks. No.
Thanks for yes.
But however, if we mention Nando's, I reckon there's a good chance that we all get like a weighted black mat.
Can we at least get
Nando's
a $50 coupon or something? please?
Nando's, platinum card.
I just
King
want a
Husky,
bottle of your
platinum card,
sauce.
Forte large, platinum card. Michael
Speaking of
Chen,
Nando's, I'm
and
fucking roasting right now. These
Pizza.
Hell, tracksuit.
Take it off.
Yeah, you come in here like
Take it off.
wearing
Take
no
it
shirt and like.
Take your shirt off.
Can I take it off?
Take it off.
Yeah.
Take it off. Take it off.
Yeah.
So,
People would want to see what's under there anyway.
what made you guys
Yeah,
want to become musicians?
Let me come back.
They're all just asking for
Any excuse.
So, what made you guys want to become musicians? Like, when was the first time you actually heard music and you go, fuck it, I'm going to do this thing?
I watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure when I was 5 years old, and I didn't realize it was a comedy. And then I watched Spinal Tap at the age of 9 years old. Also didn't realize it was a comedy. I thought it was a very serious business with good haircuts.
I was Wayne's World personally. Same kind of vibe.
Yeah. Seamus and I went to kindergarten together, and I was very upset when he left Forest White Public School in Glebe in year 2. Lost track for a bit, then we found each other again.
Hey.
So you've always been around the city.
We get the bag of ice.
Yeah, Glebe. We grew up in Glebe, and then
Glebe,
Stanmore.
Stanmore.
And what year would have that been?
Yeah.
We hung out in Newtown.
Yeah.
When you first started, picked up instrument?
I was fucking around when I was like, my brother was a sick drummer, and I was not like the musical man in the family. And I was like, fuck, I want to do that shit. And I was like, maybe I'll do bass, because bass is like, a bit easier.
For things.
Yeah, I kind of slapped around a little bit. And then I finally picked the guitar when I was 16. And I was, I wasn't doing much at school. to benefit my fucking future. And then found a guitar, and I was like, and I found like, what did I find? Zeppelin.
Yeah.
This
And were you self-taught
classic
or
shit.
did you have to
I
like?
got some lessons for sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell the boys about how your bro got you stoned for the first time.
I'll just.
Well, it actually kind of comes into play with fucking Zeppelin. I was like, just started playing guitar proper, and
Nice anyway.
yeah, please.
Hope you stop.
Alright, so it's not
Not
a
the
lot.
kind of act we were talking about before.
No. Another one he's selling.
Yeah, so I was ripping a cone, failing school, as you do.
Yeah.
Just started playing guitar, and we're sitting around at my brother's mate's house, and someone's like, "Oi, put Black Dog on," or Led Zeppelin, and it's like, just from there I was like, "Yeah, this is me, this is it."
And that was it.
That was it. To a degree.
Pretty gangster. It was like not many people listen to that shit, but
Nah, it's old shit.
Are you the official co-host?
I'm fucking better than
You're
you,
in
man.
there.
Oh, you're talking about like,
Being a fuck with.
You told me like
I grew up with junkies, cuz, so I was listening to the
Cute
same
story.
shit, brother. I was
Yeah,
on my
bro.
Pink
So you're a
Floyd and
Zeppelin
my
fan?
Dire Straits and my
Fuck
fucking
yeah, bro.
Led Zeppelin and my fucking. I grew up around the traps.
So what was Glebe like back in those days?
it was a bit. It was like
I was a good runner.
Yeah.
What kind of runner?
Never shoes, long distance sprinting.
People robbing cunts
What
for
kind of
hats and
run?
shoes.
And yeah, it's
Yeah.
like people getting beat with their umbrellas and shit.
Let me put it this way, okay? Back in those days, what's your opinion on the shoe, the Nike TN?
I
I don't think it was TN.
Atlantis raped it.
Well, at the moment, I think it's getting fucked up because, like, the people who are in, like, let's just say, cunts at Universal, Sony, whatever, they're wearing TNs now. They never used to let us even in the building wearing TNs.
Revert it.
You feel me?
Where did it come from?
Like, but
You know,
now,
I moved. I moved. over
now
to
there's
this
people that are wearing them that used to just
Yeah.
hate on us because for wearing TNs. And they're
Yeah.
fucking,
Who's wearing TNT?
Exactly.
I don't know. Me, fucking no.
Those are fucking pretty huge.
They're Batman.
Well, look,
Those are more classic. These ones are
like TNs. Okay, so to me, when I was younger, they reminded me of like a violent shoe. You know,
Hang on.
they look like.
Steve
Violent shoe?
They're-
Cross the road.
I'm coming around. Just let me come around. Like they look like veins pulsing on the sides, kind of thing, and like.
I'm feeling you.
Look, they're not as comfortable as they should be.
They're pretty, they're
I
pretty
think they're comfy as hell.
aerodynamic.
Like,
For kicking
I
into
would
the
have
face.
made pairs myself, but I didn't.
Paper Max as well.
Oh yeah, but they're a bit too squishy.
Yeah, but a heavy bloke, I feel the suspension a bit more.
Yeah, okay.
So I appreciate it, you know.
But so, it turns out, I did some research, it's not a violent shoe.
It's just a lot of people have been kicked with
The
them.
bloke who invented the Nike TN,
Stop kicking.
the bloke who invented the TN was tripping balls on acid in Hawaii, and he was sitting underneath a palm tree, and he was just watching the shadow being cast by the palm tree, looking just like that shoe there, and that's what inspired him.
Is this a credible source, baby?
Just gonna look it
I'm
up.
gonna go tell people like
Wikipedia.
Who cares? I'll spread it.
This is
I'll spread that shit, man. That's how rumors get out.
Problem,
First thing you spread
this
to
is
10 people.
pub banter that's been ruined by iPhones. This is kind of shit you could pull at the pub before. And it's like, shit.
I'll
But
believe
like,
it.
Now you can look it up, man.
I'll believe it.
Just punch.
You don't want to Google it right now?
Don't worry about it.
TN.
No, don't do it.
hallucinations.
Don't expose it like that. Oh, chilling at school. What do we have here? Let's put it on speaker. Yo. It's fucking a big street, brother. It's
Big
like
as the
one of the
number I sent
main,
up
one of
to
the
you.
main streets in Sydney. You're on the interview right now, cousin.
You're on the TV.
Just don't incriminate yourself.
Wave chill.
Alright, 7 minutes. We'll see you in 7 minutes. Love you, brother.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for running
So
in.
we are.
Continuity.
It's important. When?
I'm a different kid up.
So we're talking about Glebe. The early days of Glebe. Well, what? 10 years, 15 years ago?
Oh well.
How old am I? 30. 50.
You were Hereford Street, I was Forsyth Street.
15 years ago.
Did you guys ever record at Glebe Point Road Studios?
No, because we were just.
Why not?
We were out of there by then. By the time we were making music together.
True. But you were aware of it?
I went to Perry's Pizza a lot. I went to Con's Convenience Store a lot. That really large fella. I think he's still there. He's not dead somehow.
No, he's gone.
We're looking for a job after
He
Dominic.
quit singing for a while. I took it up top of my street.
Yeah.
He would-
Yeah, I was sort of like.
So from Domino's you went to Annandale Hotel?
Yeah, so basically, I peaked when I was 18 years old because I lived in Stanmore, and
What a soldier.
I'd catch the bus.
Peak 18.
Yeah, what a soldier, eh?
And
Trying to think back to 18.
I was looking at the Annandale, and this was the period where like the Vines were the biggest rock and roll band in the world. Like in American Rolling Stone, it was the Vines as the main picture, and then it said also inside Kings of Leon, the Strokes, the White Stripes. For 5 seconds, the Vines were the biggest band in the world, and that's where they were playing. And I was like, this place is like fucking a church. So I went and handed in my resume, and I got a job there pouring beers, and I was like so happy. Really, this
Fucking shit bartender.
So basically, what happened after a year or so was there was a guy called Goat who went and moved to Western Australia to study toads. It's not a joke.
What a sick.
And then Christy Jane, who was doing the PR for the pub, moved up to the booking agent. And so then I said to the Colonel down Raw, who's doing Christy's job? And she said, nobody. And I said, I'll have a crack. And he said, well, you're a shit bartender. And I said, yeah, I know. And then he said, well, can you work Photoshop? And I said, yes, but I didn't even have a computer. And he said, good, because we need a half-page strip for drum media in the brag by tomorrow kind of thing. So I stayed up all night on the family computer, studying Photoshop tutorials, and I managed to make the shittest looking poster you've ever seen, and then I got the job working in the office. And so once I started working in the office, I learned a lot about the back end of music.
Yeah.
And I think...
You booked all the shows for Sticky when they were coming up.
Yeah.
Also got us jobs.
Yeah, I got all the boys' jobs.
Nice.
I was working fine dining. I don't know how I got there.
Centrepoint Tower.
So I was up the top.
The revolving
The
restaurant.
revolving restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got there.
Service.
But they gave me a job as a waiter.
How long was the hair?
It was long. I tied it back.
Nice.
It was an interesting period of my life.
To get on an old car and
And I see a lot. It was pretty fucking wild up there. See a lot of like proposals. You know, people taking chicks out to the fanciest restaurant in Sydney. And a lot of rejections. Eh? Sometimes at the start of dinner.
No.
At the start of that's the best time. because then
You
just
saved your
cancel
money,
it.
cuz. You saved your money.
No,
Just get out of the way. You saved your money.
they'd eat the dinner. They'd hang out.
That's
Bullshit.
Yeah.
quietly.
We won't get into the food there, but like I was disappointed.
Yeah, that's shit house. No, that's the whole thing.
It's all. It's just they got you up there. You're fine.
If you want to go to a Centrepoint Tower revolving restaurant, Seamus told me, you don't need to go to the full tilt. You just got to go up there and pay at least $15, and then just
Yeah.
have a take over.
Have a look.
Sit at the bar.
Yeah,
You sit at the bar.
It's a better view.
yeah, and just walk
It's
over
still,
to the
you know, you still
I'll get
sit
so
in
drunk,
like,
man.
you're a tourist.
I'll be like, I already came all the way up here, might as well get fucked up now.
The problem is that you can't
So
sit
you're
at the bar.
talking a plane, bro.
Anyway, I was there and obviously I didn't like
Exactly
it.
like a plan.
I didn't like that shit. And then I just said, just come down there now, mate.
Come on, $15 cash in hand a week.
Just fucking slice your pay in half and just put all the pay back into the pub. You get paid in Annandale and you just put it straight back into the till. Like,
Go on to the pays.
It's called investing in yourself.
yeah.
So like from there, was your first gig at the Annandale Hotel?
First gig was at the Bat and Ball Hotel in front of the pokie machines.
Yes.
My knees were shaking.
What was the crowd like?
Parents.
Mums and daddies.
Yeah.
You haven't been the Marcasinas, been the daddies.
Just like the Woodford, eh?
And what was the content of your music at the time?
Well,
Raw.
Yeah.
That was pre.
Shit house.
That was pre me and Crabs actually.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
about like a year, two years later.
I basically I loved Clash, and I loved the film that was called The Harder They Come, starring Jimmy Cliff,
Yes.
the reggae star, and I loved the soundtrack of that, and so I was trying to find a way where I could pull off making reggae music without, losing my hair, getting shit dreadlocks, and drinking chai latte.
Yeah.
And
But that's like Australian reggae. That's the problem with that shit.
Tukataka motherfucker.
It's not badass. The whole thing with reggae is reggae's supposed to be.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like he's got maybe a punk rocker's passion with the reggae.
But that's what fucking original reggae's about.
There's like like
fucking
he's,
gangster. And then
There's a lot of themes.
like doing
I feel
like
like some mad English rock star vibes, you know?
Like I feel like you guys want to get on stage and kill it, and then you're actually like everyone's cool. Let's do it.
man, you gotta get
Am
a
I
dancing.
wrong?
You gotta get a
Let's
dancing,
run with
man.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? That's just the vibe I get.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
We're confused.
Yeah, like
Fuck you!
We know what's going on.
yeah. So like, is that where the band really first came together at the Ball and Bat?
Nah, the Ball and Bat was chat. The Anado Hotel was like, that was where everybody sort of gathered. So
Proceed.
we're gonna chill. Nah, get him on.
No, no, no.
Probably out the front.
Super important over there.
Right on.
What kind of like where Woolies is?
The Annandale basically they really sort of gave us a leg up. So the Rule Brothers, if you buy a vinyl or a CD of ours, you'll notice in every single of our 4 albums, coming up to 5th album, that we always give credit, very special thanks to the Rule Brothers, because they really, they're family, they're like our
Dan Rule, Matt Rule. I know you're watching.
They fucking fired us a few times.
I got fired 3 times.
He cried as well.
Matt Rule also choked me out and bashed me on his little nephew's
That was so fucking good.
18th birthday.
Why?
Because I was working for it after hours. It was like 3 in the morning.
You weren't working,
it was illegal. I was working still. And then
Were you pissed?
yeah, of course. But then Jack Rule came over.
That was
me
Big John.
No, he came later.
Alright.
Jack Rule came and started trying to fight me. And I was like, leave me alone. And the next one was on the floor, and then Matt Rule came in, and he had a white tin in his hand. For those who don't know what a white tin is, it means like a Jim Beam.
White can.
White can.
Right.
And I was like, oh fuck. He was like, you fucking pick it up.
Wrestler, you're not fucking.
Next thing, he choked me out and dragged me into the arcade room, and I came to, very confused, and looked around, and I saw Big J Owen, aka the Big Kahuna, aka the Lebanese limousine, aka the Kung Fu Cucumber,
Okay, the Gamasaur.
and
The Lebanese!
Speaking of the Lebanese.
Well.
I'll just watch from the sideline. Oh, you in it, Ben?
Don't be scared. Get over here, get a tracksuit on, and join the game.
Let me just do something.
We're in the game now.
You're basically wearing the tracksuit.
I'm starting to play bass as well. We're getting 2 sticks each.
That's a nice tracksuit. Sorry for interrupting.
Split that bass down there.
Guys, from the Jesus and Mary chain, you only need 2 strings. You've got 4. You're stupid. I'm stupid.
No, I'm gonna take 2. You're gonna use 2.
No,
We're gonna go from now.
So coming up in those early days with all the bands that were around, what was some of the things you had to do to get heard or stand out from the pack?
I've got a milk crate tattooed here.
It's very Melbourne.
Where's that?
No, it's not.
Sounds Melbourne.
Nah. It's that.
Take it back.
We for us, like just like I said, I peaked when I was 18. I was pouring beers at the Under Hotel. That was enough for me. But then next thing, this band thing was happening, and I just wanted us to play Newtown Festival. I didn't care if it was 10 in the
I
morning.
heard you just got rejected from it twice.
That's right. And then we had enough, and so we hired a fucking piece of shit Barman Rentals, and went around, got milk crates and plywood, and then we built a stage on Australia Street in our mate's backyard.
Yeah.
Hired some lights, got a sound system, and unofficially headlined the festival from the backyard.
Yeah.
And that's on a video clip, very old song, Headlock. And then the festival,
How many cunts turned out?
all of them.
Because
All
the
the times.
backyard
All
was
of
hearing
them.
onto the park.
Yeah, the million house like backed onto the festival.
So it's like a side stage, really.
Yeah, well,
I actually heard that story.
we were
You just
5
jacked
crates.
their whole shit.
5 crates like high, so
It was a big turning moment because then, Newtown Festival suddenly got in touch with me and said like, hey, do you guys want to headline the
What a
festival next year?
coincidence.
Then the next year, speaking of Melbourne Husky, our producer who's done all 4 of our albums, coming to our 5th album, he was there and he got this sort of illusion of this famous band, but we weren't famous, we were just area famous to Newtown.
Yeah.
And I think
Just all our mates.
he came up and spoke to us after the show and said like, oh, can I buy a CD? And we said we're sold out. Reason being,
we had like fucking 2 CDs.
We just didn't get it.
I was like, fuck, who are these pricks?
We sold out straight away.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the show was in Australia Street. So is that based off the song?
The song is based off that Weirdly, the song is based off that video clip and that song.
Yeah.
That whole era of that.
And that house which we all used to.
Our mates at his house. We didn't actually live there, but we were.
Yes, we did.
We lived there.
Unofficial residence.
It was a big community as well. Like
Yeah.
walk
Yeah.
past you from.
You sound very open arms.
Open up.
The cops there and the fire brigade were pretty like.
Cool.
Well, they were very like.
One second.
I guess you'd say cool. Yeah, they were pretty.
Welcome to the couch.
The Lebanese fucking
Australia says
museum.
Lebanese limousine.
Australia says how to fly. They were always.
Where's your
my
tracksuit
favourite.
then?
Yeah. Do I get a tracksuit?
No uniform, what is this?
I'll play that for sure.
And
Oh yeah, you want?
Shit.
Here's one I created.
Talking about
You can
Australia
catch me wearing
Street.
this at Sydney and Melbourne. I'll say.
Talking about Australia Street, you did a clip for that. Did you shoot that clip in one take?
Okay, so what happened was I had an idea why I wanted it to be like a one shot. I was obsessed with The Godfather and his mafia films. I was obsessed with The Sopranos, and there's that scene.
Spicy pizza.
Score seconds.
There's that scene where he's taking his girlfriend into the club, and they we're taking the private way, and they go from the kitchen, the restaurant's like one was like
The long shot.
The long shot. If you search, Goodfellas, the long shot. You see the long shot. I was like, I want Sydney's long shot kind of thing. But the director we were working with was like, oh, let's cut corners, quite literally, and like we'll cut and look like it was a long shot, but it wasn't, kind of thing. But then he went to school for Bali.
Getting breached.
What's going on?
Anyways, we got the long shot. We turned it around and we just sort of convinced all our mates to come to Camperdown Park because I said I had a couple of cases of Coopers that I took from the Annandale, and it was where it was, and is what it is.
Was it actually done in one take, or was it?
It was take two.
Yeah, that's pretty good though. It was a
And-
long run.
Well, I still have it, and it's still on private on YouTube. But to prove that it was one take, I've got like the video without the audio of the song, but it's the video of everyone like yelling and shit, and
Yeah.
it's really fucking funny. But I'm waiting for the right moment to put that out.
We got our boy Tyson Perkins who's done all that clips.
How are you, Chill?
Good, brother. How are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to say hello. I'm fashionably late as well. There's Freddie. Looking good as always, bro.
I'm dressed up. I'm dressed up.
First time I saw him, I was semi-child. I was fucking.
I was like, is that Merv Hughes' son?
He's killing
Huh?
I was like, is that Merv Hughes' son?
You were telling me about on your third album, maybe you're going to get a little bit more instrumental. And
Yeah.
Because you can play guitar, bro.
Yeah, I play guitar.
Like turquoise.
He sounded poor
Yeah, I
Hughes.
play guitar. I play good drums. play good
Yeah.
piano.
Yeah, Husky, you can play drums as well, bro.
Yeah, Husky's on the drums because that fucking is the story.
I'm like a Milo tin falling downstairs.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm pretty good. I do pretty much everything, man.
What are you doing?
I do a lot of shit. I mean,
So, how hard is it to get 5 musicians on the same page to work together?
It's still not happening.
I feel like it gets fucking harder. At the start it was easier, but as we got
It's getting
older,
worse.
maybe not on the same page, but just in the same room.
I don't think we're ever on the same page. We were just brought together because we fucking, I don't know, the universe is the worst.
Now we're on the same page.
So, like, what?
Well, like, there's many pages.
Is that on the same page already?
Many
Yeah.
pages.
Yeah.
We're reading the same book.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
So, how did you get in the studio in the first place if it was that hard?
I wanted to be a film director, and then but then
No good at it.
Biggs and I. You seen our video clips? I'm joking.
On the same page.
same
Same book. Same book.
Like, so say, alright, so say first album, what was the process? Where did you just go, alright, fuck it, we're making an album, we're getting in the studio, who lays down the first track?
When I was 21, I was the smartest person alive, the sexiest person alive, and I knew everything.
I thought you picked 18, bro.
Yeah, I peaked and then I became God. And I've seen God.
It's all downhill from now.
I've
He
seen
looked
God.
like me. And if you'd seen him, he looked like you.
Sure, brother.
But you didn't.
That is my dad, man.
I did.
Got you that, Paddy.
So
You're
you
my
looked like
dad,
me.
man.
You ever been all along?
Yeah.
The Gong Gong.
Of course.
What happened in Wollongong?
Is Paddy,
That's where he's
Paddy's
from.
honorary to one.
I swear he's my
We think
dad.
Paddy might be Husky's dad.
This guy's fucking.
Unofficially.
I've been looking for
Yeah.
looking for you,
So
man.
they got similar traits.
told you,
Very
man.
similar traits.
I do that?
Okay.
I'll zone out there.
You like
Describe-
that
Describe Husky's
chicken?
dad.
I love
He loves
I love
making
all the
claims.
shit.
He loves it. Alright, so like, So you're doing local gigs, you're kicking around, you're having fun, you're thinking fuck really, you're just fucking running them up.
Fuck.
Having good time.
Halfway there.
Look, that's all it's all about.
Where the pants, dude?
You didn't give me pants, you gave me 2 jackets.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to wear.
I can make it work.
I'll sort this out. Carry on, boys.
Oh,
Alright, so you did local gigs, and they were starting to pack out?
Yeah, well that was in because Paddy was booking the shows at Andale, like progressively we just started selling out the joint. Just building a little kitty here, they was like, let's drive up to Byron, let's go do some shows.
So
up
you
fucking
so
East
you're just
Coast.
like, you're self-managing yourself?
Self-managing, yeah bro.
No,
We came across.
The first time we hit the road, we had a manager.
Yeah, it's always good to have someone there just to be the fall guy, but you know.
Well, there's
No,
a
he was
difference
good,
between
man.
having a manager and like a label that's telling you that you
100%.
can't do this shit. So it's
100%.
like, which Chill would know as well. It's
Oh,
like,
fuck
you
it.
know, there's.
Self-made man.
You need to maintain your creative control.
Did you ever really want to be signed to a label?
Can I give some advice to the kids right now?
Sure.
Like, because I see it a lot. Like, signing a label deal does not necessarily mean that you're gonna take over the world. Okay, the hard work has to come from in here.
That's
Like,
skill.
like more often than not, as time progresses, like record deals are essentially bank loans. Which you have to pay back.
Recoupable.
My fellas, my
Yeah, bro,
ladies.
a record contract doesn't mean you get fucking 200 grand in your pocket. Let's go.
It's
You
like
gotta
a
fucking
loan
do that
and
shit.
shit.
You
Pay
also
for your
fucking
videos,
lose
pay
control.
for your shit.
You lose control of your own
And
fucking
then they
art.
take a percentage.
They're
Yeah.
like, they start telling you what.
That's
Don't
That's
sign any record labels. Besides that line.
P&D deals are good. Pressing and distribution.
Record labels can, like, a good deal can be a good deal, but like,
But you know what?
So-
If you've got enough talent
Yeah,
and
we
you got
talked about
and you got half a
Brain
brain,
the game.
fuck the fucking music industry ain't no more complicated than dominoes.
Well,
There's many ways to fuck up a person.
What have you done?
That's true. It goes down the fucking belt. Everyone
the
does their
Godfather
thing.
works every time.
See, we just
Nah,
blown
yeah.
it.
What's
True,
your,
Bob?
what's your favourite pizza, Chill?
Our favourite pizza?
Domino's pizza.
Fucking hell.
Better not be the Godfather.
Peri chicken from Kraft.
Peri chicken.
That's your day, man.
Cut that unless they give
chicken
us some
pizza.
outro.
That's
Yeah.
all, bro.
That wasn't
Chicken
around in your
pizza.
day, cuz.
I'm more a burger fan, but
They weren't-
I froth
they weren't
burgers.
cooking
Chicken
shit,
burgers?
Yeah, I'll just burger, more like
Portuguese chicken
the...
burgers?
Big
Nah, the beef
O's?
burgers, like the full, like, you know those medium well.
He loves his
they're not all
American
those fancy
burgers.
Oh, yeah,
American
yeah,
burgers.
Pizza cheese.
American.
Hang out LA, bro.
Hey, I know that you're talking about Golden Century a lot. That's my spot. How have we unbucked heads in Golden Century at 2 a.m. where all the gangsters are at?
Yeah, it is a nice place.
That's
Well,
the place
it's
to go.
funny.
I don't even need the menu.
It is.
It's
How many
funny,
times have you been there cooked in like, I've been there in like a North Face cooked as fuck, and there's like all these fucking rich ass motherfucking lawyers and shit. Looks like fucking.
We've been there.
You took me there and they had the fucking pigeon on the menu and I walked out.
It's not actual like picture
Speaking of
from
Golden
Darling
Century,
Harbour,
I got up $2,000. Oh, you know, I'll have this.
On the- yeah.
I'll take God's I $10.
Yeah, I always do that because that's where my bill goes anyway.
No, the Golden Century is a poker
Is
machine.
pigeon the last straw? Like you won't eat pigeon?
Yeah.
No, not necessarily. Like, I
It's-
don't mind the.
I pictured like a little Asian lady, like,
You know,
just straight,
like,
just bagging up
the
pigeons,
green
like,
beans.
he's going bang, Hessian
the
bag.
full bean.
I reckon it's probably like
Special fried
it's
rice,
nice pigeon. Like,
crispy
maybe it's
chicken,
done.
salt and pepper,
It's
steamed,
what's the word?
steamed prawn dumplings.
Exquisite
Salt
pigeon.
and pepper.
Don't forget the fucking chicken Sancho Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Chicken Sancho.
Sancho Bow
Don't forget
Wow.
about chicken Sancho
I'm
Bow.
actually getting a bit off.
What happened to
Sancho
Bow Wow?
There's a couple of times.
I'm a little bit off the Sancho Bow Wow, to be
You got
honest.
too much Wow
No,
Wow.
I got fucking duck. I got like a whole duck the other day, and they came out. They carved up the first half. We got this fresh duck pancakes.
They got
And then like
insane.
the next course was the duck Sancho Bow. They took the duck away, looked pristine. 2 minutes later, they come out with a
And
Sancho
it's
Bow.
diced up.
You telling me that you just diced that duck, cooked up
Yeah,
with
they
Sancho
took the
Bow,
leftovers.
2 minutes? That is old duck. You fucking me over. Where is my fresh duck that I paid like $80 for?
Yeah.
You
You get that. You get that. But you set yourself up for a fall. You should have just gave him bones.
I want the new
Well,
duck.
that's,
I can't give
that's
you bones
next
now,
time.
wow, wow.
Next time I went back, I'm like, no,
I would've
Sancho
been
Bow.
carried
I
on
want
that
the duck here. Leave it here. Once you carve it up, leave it there.
Bow down.
But saying that, these motherfuckers, shit, that's a lot of my money. But
Her grandma ain't worth shit.
It's all split.
Her grandma ain't.
roll up.
Yeah,
Oh, so you did-
man.
Can I ask a question? Can I throw in a random question?
Who's
Well,
fucking bottle?
like, you know, I'm still
Has it
waiting.
been
I'm still
authorised?
waiting for the Fortnightly report on Fortnite. So maybe you should
Alright, we're gonna
Let's
be
go
lining it
live
up.
after
I've been
this.
saying about doing that for
We've been
ages.
lining it up.
Yeah, just
So
roll.
maybe ask Forte a question, Rob.
Yeah. Alright, are we doing this now? Oh fuck. Go on.
Well, we're in the same fucking.
Oh, let's do this one.
Enough.
Let's
Alright,
do
first question.
it. Hang on. Slow it down. Go.
So what happened in Brisbane after the show?
Is this Forte exposed? What's going on, cuz?
This is a setup.
This is
What happened after the show? Do you want to say exactly
No,
what
we don't
happened after
need
the show?
to. All I
No, we
know-
don't need
all
to.
I
That's
know-
the question.
all I know is-
Okay, this is what happened after the
What
show.
show?
Jonah, what's going on?
All I know is I did love a bit of rugby union. My
Yeah.
favourite player was
Yeah.
definitely Jonah Longley.
Well, look, I'm the final editor on
Like,
this
you like
shit,
rugby
and it's
union?
That's all I've got to say.
Which means go for it.
But if you got any proper questions, you can run it by my management team, and we'll fucking
Who runs
organise
the
the
ball?
interview later.
Hey, your people talk to these people, you know.
Yeah, they could talk.
I just want to know who runs the
Don't mind me shaking.
Who runs the fucking ball?
Swear.
Fucking John and Lumo who runs the fucking ball. Go on, punch that cunt, John who fucking Lumo. Lomo.
Next question.
Okay.
Next question.
Next. So like from doing like local gigs to touring interstate, did you see a gradual increase in the fan base, or was it just like an overnight thing?
Gradual, real.
So you grinded.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
fuck yeah.
basically, we used to take I used to take.
I'm gonna look like Connor from Triple One.
No, that's the point.
I know.
That's the point.
We're in the split, bro.
Nah, you be wrong.
We're gonna hit the split.
I'm in the code and like
You
close.
have a
We'll
bong
start
though,
with a
isn't
sleep.
he? Paddy's gonna have a bong though, isn't he?
No, I'll hide you. I'm gonna get out. Because I'm just fucking.
No, stay
Just
here.
chatting
Stay
shit. No,
You're on the tour. you
bar.
dickhead. Get in.
You know what?
I'm
You kicked off the
backstage.
tour.
I'm backstage right now.
We'll come back
This one's
in.
done.
Yeah.
Coming back.
We'll sub you back in.
Yeah, signing back in.
Tag team.
Right, so
Probably about 4 ways.
what we used to do is that we used to I used to get a piece of paper and a biro marker and write name, email, and then draw a line down the middle. And then so after the show, we'd play to 4 people and we'd make sure we get all 4 email addresses in Perth or wherever else.
That's fine.
And then we'd email those 4 people. We'd be like, hey, it's Seamus, hey, it's Crap, hey, it's Paddy, or whatever. And it's like probably personal. So
Personal invite,
4
yeah.
people became 8 people, and then we'd get those 4 people's emails, and 8 people became 6. The Kudos Banky Boss motherfucking arena. So,
That's actually our manager's idea, doing that. The email.
No, that's smart.
The email for this.
That is actually the way to do it.
We actually did one fucking
Yeah,
tour.
that's
We had to email this and like I think 3 shows in. It was an acoustic tour. And it was me and Dizzy just like strumming acoustics.
I was touring.
Pat was tour managing. He had a fucking briefcase. Like, what was a tour manager?
You had an actual briefcase?
It was just yeah. You know what it did? It was just full of fucking titty mags. And it like every time I get a security check, like, oh, briefcase, sir. It's like,
Yeah, looks
hey, you know what to
professional.
put in it? It's like, oh, I got the email list and fucking titty mags.
Yeah.
That was how we wrote.
They're not gonna get crazy.
That was how we wrote one of the most popular songs on that really early first tour. These girls,
That's wrong.
because Seamus, Dylan, and I all had a favourite centerfold. There was a centerfold of this particular mag that was like
You just weren't sharing it, were
hot
you?
as fuck. Yeah.
You just weren't sharing it. It's a good team. They got a good team. They got a good team.
We were,
Sharon,
we
it's
were
the same now.
we were in Hobart, and then Dylan discovered that the centerfold was missing. And I don't know if there's a red herring. or
Did you just
whatever.
roll out joint that quick?
Because
That's
that-
quick, eh?
That's a good joint. Did you put any tobacco in?
I wasn't talking.
No tobacco?
Nah, is that a problem?
No, that's a good thing.
Sacrilege. Slightly.
It is. But
Is it?
Slightly.
No.
I'm allergic to tobacco.
It's all green. Oh, there's back in there.
tobacco. Well, I knew that.
Forte only smokes
That's all green.
blokes.
What are we talking about? Sorry, buddy.
Don't ever apologise for me ever again.
Alright.
Nah, if I'm made a stone, I just want to fucking.
You want a fucking
punch
proper
it.
bomb? Alright, we'll leave it to the end because I want you to.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
want
say, I'm new when they punch a bomb.
Nah,
So you had your briefcase.
It should be like, you know,
Bad influence, kid.
punch a cone out.
You had your briefcase.
Yeah, punch one now.
Don't do it. No, he's got much more in him.
Yeah,
Stop
hot,
it.
nah, hot one.
Hot one? Patty?
Have a hot one.
Use, this is,
Have a hottie.
Have a hot one.
Have a hottie.
Would ya?
Just chuck something in there.
see the future here, bro? See this shit.
Didn't you say like bombs really bring you to this whole new fucking?
No,
You had a revelation or something. Tell
There's
us.
still some in there.
I used to smoke a lot of cones when I was younger, like
But no, look.
way too many.
Smoking with me is a whole different level.
And more recently,
That's pretty true though.
more recently, I
Nah, don't say that.
like people are like, oh, let's have a spliff or whatever, but then like I'm already a psycho, and then like it's getting half psycho is maybe more tweaky, but then I'm gonna get stoned. That's gonna punch a cone and get properly.
Alright, fuck it. You want one?
Yeah.
You want one?
Yeah,
Fuck
give
it.
him.
Let's do the
What
cunt.
are some
Get a big Godfather up here right now, man's about to be hungry.
Extra and
Look, I won't stitch him up too much.
We get a Godfather
Give
cheesy
him a Connor.
crust.
Give him a Connor fucking.
Large.
Like, Connor was less than that.
I saw Connor, man.
Two.
He's been cycling ever
Three.
since I saw him.
He's a great
Grab
guy.
another one.
I love Connor. I love 111.
4. Alright,
Good boys.
next question.
Okay, so
What were we at?
so like, what were you guys as independent artists? Have you got a lot of? As independent artists, what were you doing to promote yourselves? Like, as a label would promote you, what were you guys doing?
Touring. You just got a tour.
Gangster.
Word of mouth.
Pub shit.
And fucking when like you toured around, people would just see your name on a poster at some fucking venue every fucking 3-4 months. They just keep saying the
Starts
name.
to get
Never
around.
heard it, but it's
No,
like,
just do-
I think
So what we all do that. I think it. What would you describe as the average Sticky Fingers audience? Like, what's the fans like? What
I
are
don't think there's an average fucking answer for
it
that.
crosses
It's like
many demographics.
I think it's like, yeah, when we went to play in Bangkok, to fucking sold out 2,500 for the first time. Look, they're all
Was that the biggest concert at
Holy
the time?
fuck, we're starting to do a bit of a global band now. Like,
Huh.
This shit's fucking
Killing it.
coming on, bro. I was like,
Well, yeah, because like there was a while there where you go overseas and you're playing like shows. There's just heaps of Aussies in the crowd.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck yeah, love the sport.
You get familiar.
But you want to like, you're in England, you want to play English people as well.
Did
And seeing that like change, now starting to see that.
So
Like,
you could tell an Aussie crowd from an overseas crowd?
oh, you talk to them all afterwards, hang out and shit like.
The French are the hardest to break for anybody unless you're
Because
French.
they're rude cunts, eh?
And they're not. They're
So
like,
hurt.
they're like, yes, we've made that's a Sean Connery accent.
Oui, oui.
Yeah, like we've shot a pheasant for you. We're gonna fucking pluck it and eat it
The
together.
French, nah, they're just proud. They got their own language. You know, why the fuck would I speak English if you're in my country?
So how did it feel when you first went overseas? Were you
I
like,
feel that.
did you like, as soon as you jump on the plane, were you like, it's tour time? Or you're like, I'll get down and we'll do it, we'll ease into the atmosphere? Or were you just like, fuck it?
There are places for ideas. Airplanes are great because you can't use a phone.
Here we go.
You can now.
But once you're up there, you get pretty fucked up, eh? Like,
Yeah, well, I cry. Like I have like 2 glasses of Shiraz and like watched like the castle, and it's like this is our home.
I just put Drake on and shit. I put do the same thing. Same.
I'm upset.
And I'm only
You already got your own headphones on. You know, so.
I'm going from here to Melbourne, man. I'm fucked up.
Yeah, I was watching Spider-Man. I fucking showed it to you.
And for you, was,
Yeah, Uncle Ben.
was your tours the first time you went?
Uncle Ben's a tear shedder, bro. That's a tearjerker. That's a piece of shit move for a fucking kids movie.
You're a tearjerker when you run out of lube, using your tears. But anyway, when you went
Drunk Ford's
overseas,
coming out. This is the Drunk Ford. This is the first experience.
Turns out
Drunk Ford,
altitude.
6
Ben's a
meters.
tear shedder. No, it's not. It's about the third. But fuck. Had you been overseas
It's done.
before that?
Dead-
Or was
dead
the
that
tour
team.
was the first time you went overseas as a collective?
As a collective, yeah, for sure.
That would be mad with a bunch of mates.
Yeah, and a little fucking.
Somebody would have
splitter.
run through the fucking airport like, fuck you cunts.
Like little splitter, like little van, all squeezed up in.
We do that. We do
do that.
Run the wall straight
do
through.
that.
Fuck, like knock the fucking
I'm
metal
late,
detector
bitch.
over.
Alright, motherfucker.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this.
So when you went overseas, was it a demand that was bringing you overseas, or were you testing the waters and like, fuck it, we're gonna do this?
I've learned.
Like the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, just went over there, started with nothing.
Like you wanted to go over there more than they wanted you over there.
That's
you know?
mad.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
I
like-
want to be there. I'm gonna make this shit
Yeah, no,
happen. That's how
first
we
tour we went on, we like bought our own tickets and shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like saved up our own
That's
tickets.
investing in yourself kind of thing.
Yeah, like go, start to fucking get it going, get the balls rolling, and then eventually you're like,
Run them.
it's an
balls
investment,
up.
yeah, for sure. Going overseas, touring is like, you don't make fucking money for the first 2 years of doing it.
If you don't
Unless
believe in
fucking-
yourself to the level that you're going to invest in that shit like
Well, you
that,
also-
then you shouldn't be doing this shit.
You always have the fucking time of your life though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Either way, it was a
Like,
holiday.
I'll pay for a ticket.
And if you break it even,
wrong,
that's
break
what
even, we're
happens.
good.
If you break even, you're
We
good.
lose,
you know
we're
what I mean?
still good.
Even if you spend a little bit, you're good. Cause
We
I'll
only
pay for the
started-
memories, motherfucker.
That's mad.
That's gangster.
No, we only like started fucking making money overseas. Past like a
You
year or
need,
two.
and more artists should be doing that shit. the more artists that do that, the more empowerment they give to themselves. But these cunts get scared, just like they got a fucking. That is a fucking leap of faith. That's legit. But you know what? I believe
You don't give a fuck as well.
If you ain't ready to die for music, you shouldn't be doing fucking music. Straight up.
Yeah. But there's vultures that are in the scene so much now that by the time you get to that point where you've done your Aussie tour and you realise, alright, I want to branch out to another, they're already trying to sting you. And most people sign and do that, you know what I mean?
So overseas, there's a bunch of fucking Aussie cunts just getting over there. Probably alcohol fueled, I'm guessing.
If they're Australian,
I'm thinking about.
My man.
There's so many good artists.
What was that? What happened there, bro? Can you explain?
Fucking so many good artists and there's so many shit managers. And then
100%. But
if
how
you're
many?
talking about like how many years you've been doing this and you've had like a 10-year stroke, whatever, and you're sort of singing or you're gonna fucking you for instance, like I've been around for fucking Tom.
But see what you just said? But how many people are trained to be managers as opposed to trained to be artists? The best manager is a fucking previous artist.
Always. They usually are.
Yeah.
The previous press is the masses fucking
True, Bob?
takes the alkaline and then you'll collapse.
You gotta know how to run the fucking ball up.
From
True.
here to anywhere.
From here to any, like you just gotta run the ball straight through security.
In thongs, in
True,
sandals,
Bob? Like you guys
even
did.
in Balenciaga.
You know what I mean?
Slides, Havana speed. Whoosh.
Because they don't.
Anyway.
Because these managers don't understand the hunger. True. There's nothing like an artist's hunger. A manager's hunger is usually financially
It's hunger for
motivated.
money, yeah.
But if you're going with a young artist, and
Then
they've
your
got
boy, it's a
nothing,
different story.
You're investing in them.
Oh,
You know
if you
what I
put money in it,
If you find something, you're
But are
like,
you investing
nah,
for
you know
money? Or
but does that make a good manager?
investing
What
to
makes a
see
good
it,
manager?
Yeah, someone who's like dedicated.
You gotta run the gauntlet.
for the cause. Like,
You gotta
they're
be on
like,
the front line.
No, I know you guys are making money. Let's sign a contract. I know you're not making money. When you do, they don't start taking my commission from that. Until then, like I'm
Yeah,
with you
but
boys.
you know,
I believe in
It's
you.
a tough game.
and like you
So,
said
like,
before, bro,
it's
if they're doing the work,
It almost becomes
happy
like
days.
it almost
Yeah.
becomes like your brother in a sense. Like they really.
Yeah.
You sleep like you're
The
in the
six
same
member,
places.
yeah.
You're this. You're prepared to take losses if we're all taking a loss, or make gains if we're all making a
that's
gain.
it.
And that's where the fuck up with the industry comes in. They come in, they don't know the battlefield.
A lot of pictures.
They just out here stepping on the landmine.
Gee. Touring overseas, what was some of the dramas you've had overseas? Were they self-inflicted or from unforeseen circumstances?
Collisions.
Bang.
Let's just get to the point here. Did you guys ever punch on? Because being in the band or being around the boys all the time, I punch on with the boys.
Do you take my drink?
Do you punch on with the
What about when we
band?
lost our door at the bus?
Sit down and tell me if you took my drink.
From Montreal.
Yeah, no, it's
No, I'm catching the industry.
it's self-inflicted and it's also just somehow you always find shit that just goes wrong. Like
In two, in trois, in fit, in swap.
Hey,
Many punch-ons? Is that what you're trying to say? And swap punch-ons?
no, that was in like fucking Montreal.
What, do you come punch on from the start? Have you seen punch on from the
That's what the
start?
boys do. That's what Aussies do. No, we
No.
punch each other.
I've stabbed them, but
Oh, no. Alright, I'm just changing the subject. Me and chilling it.
No, we're like-
punch on me.
Oh,
let's talk about that then.
they fucking level with me, brother. One day, if
What do you cunts been doing? Been trying to punch on with each other?
violence is never the answer to anything.
Violence is never the answer.
It never
Until
ends.
you win.
With a fucking
Until you
dangerous
fucking
Nah,
win.
fuck this shit. I
It's
say,
yourself
I
And then
bad.
after that,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I don't even know.
Ha!
don't know about everyone else, but even if I wanted to hurt someone,
Shoot everyone.
I feel bad the next day. Because
It's
I'm
not
like,
nice.
I'm telling you now, if you're in a band,
Rather get money and fuck
they'd
hoes.
be
No.
punch on me.
Oh, you
I'll
want
punch
some
on
pressure?
If
What's
you're
the
in a
question?
band, you'd be getting bad
Yes.
from every member.
No, no, no.
The answer is the question.
Oh, I said it again! Oh, no!
No, we have,
Every comment.
now we
Alright,
have to do it.
alright. Serious question. Any moments where it could have went off course early on for you guys? Was there some pivotal moments where it could have went to a fucking... Did you know what I mentioned?
It was definitely some big movement.
Well, like 3-4 years ago.
Like from the start, was it like certain times that you really think this could have been like this? Like, shit could have went south.
Could have gone south early on.
Yeah, did like anyone do anything stupid or
No, I've always been all pretty fucking committed to the cause. I feel like.
out external factors
Yeah,
like police?
there's been moments. You know, getting drunk and
Do
shit.
you just want to talk about your criminal past?
fucked up.
You don't want to talk about. Are you criminals? You aren't criminals.
It's mostly just been drunk and obnoxious.
What about the benders? Has the benders got in the way of like performance? Because like you're at festivals,
That's
we're
a very
benders.
heavy
You
question.
know what I mean?
It's fucking.
Let's be real. This is Australian music.
as long as you
This
make
is
it
fucking
shit.
Australian music.
It's,
You fucking
it's
cunt.
definitely a hard industry when you're cruising around and
Australia.
all you're doing is like it's the only
Getting
it's the only
drunk.
fucking business.
Promoters are
Yeah,
putting
it is
beers
fucking-
in your face,
It's
drinks.
the only fucking business in the world where it's like, oh yeah, I'm like demand fucking booze on the
Yeah.
like if I'm not playing with that booze. Like,
What's my
So your first album, like, what was the process for that? Where'd you record it at?
Me too though.
the first album actually was EP, and then it was just when we met Dan Hugh, and then he took some of the songs, came back, was like, fuck, that actually sounds sick. Maybe we should do an album with this.
And did he organise a studio, chuck you guys in a certain place, or you already had someone?
Where were we now?
It was a
like us.
There was a fucking like a bunch of sessions put together, like slowly, because it was like, oh, I do an EP, and this is good enough for an album.
Like, working as a band, does it take a long time to get one song laid down?
Yeah, well, one of the songs that we wrote meant for the first album, Sleeping Through the Flood, was off our fourth album.
True.
We just couldn't get it together, and we finally reworked it, and we were like, oh, I finally got it sounding sick.
Yeah.
So it's like we hang on to shit for a while, like you've got little ideas or we've got little...
Yeah.
Did it take you a while to get used to recording in the studio? Because like you're probably used to just going hard at it on stage. Is it different in the studio? Because I find for me, guys, it's hard. It took me a while to get used to
As
recording.
rappers, we do similar things. Like, there's albums we do,
Sure.
and if we're working that hard, sometimes we come back to shit and we're like, oh yeah, we've got those files, yeah, we're gonna do it. But like, so who goes in first?
So do you prefer recording over...
I
playing live?
prefer performing because
Yeah.
like I can just
Oh,
if I
that's a
fuck up,
talent.
I fuck up. It probably sounds good, but if I record it, I've got to. My head's in the mind of like, oh, that's gonna be perfect. It's just not really my vibe, cuz you know.
Yeah.
But getting loose on stage, who gives a fuck?
I reckon with us, like the first like sessions, we didn't really have enough cash to like get the best take. It was just like that was good enough. All right,
Trying to do it at the
and
time,
the
yeah.
performance was, and then the more time we had to like think about what we're doing.
You think it's
Yeah,
better
I
than when you got like a deadline and you actually got to do shit?
I think deadlines are always good, but I reckon like still having more time in the studio and not rushing shit and making sure you're happy with everything.
Yeah, because it's taking 5 people to get everything perfected.
Yeah, and just
to
fucking figuring like songs out and making sure everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Have you seen the Dewey Cox movie?
Fuck yeah.
Do you ever put 50,000 didgeridoos in your songs? Like,
And the fucking llama and shit.
do you ever do that though? Like, just go overboard and be like, fuck man. And someone in the band's like, bring that back, man. Got so many beat drops and guitar solos in this track.
Bring back a fucking car, that old car started not bring that
50,000 didgeridoos.
So like, so
Nah, I never gone that far yet.
So did you stick
What we
to the same studio or did you move around?
Wait, we took the first album still?
First album? Like
Yeah,
from
no,
all
it was
projects?
bits and bobs here and there.
Yeah.
A lot of songs were as well. A lot of songs.
So where's some of the places
We're
you
about
recorded?
to record for the third time in this joint called Rocky Course.
Where's that at?
In Byron, Interland area.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
That's that mad place you were saying before, yeah?
Yeah, bro. So Land of
Yeah.
Pleasure, the second record we recorded,
Yeah.
all done off fucking, you know, doing a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then the fourth album we came and just did it completely sober.
Yeah.
So we just like, it's completely different, but like
Focused. You need a light, bro.
focused. Still produced fucking hectic shit.
So you guys are going to these studios where you can like sleep and stay at and live at?
That's why they do it like is when you're like when you're in the city sometimes it's like alright, studio shuts down. It's like
Yeah, it's
11,
worse.
11 PM you're like, oh, the kids started.
I woke
Like,
up
you
2
live
hours
somewhere,
ago.
you're away from all the shit. It's,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why they do it.
So you guys have been to Karma Studios to do your third album, correct?
In Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Did you just work with Buddha? Shane?
Shane.
You know Shane? Yeah.
We did. Well,
Yeah.
we didn't work with him, but he was there.
He's there, he works there, yeah.
Yeah.
He used to
that's it.
start in Electric Sun where me and Kosa first started off,
Oh,
and then he
shit.
moved from there to Karma Studios.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I know
yeah.
Karma Studios.
True.
Yeah.
So yeah, we didn't work with him, but he was there working
Yeah.
on something else. We
So
hung
it's like,
out
and you have you worked with
That
Dave
was-
Petrovich?
That was a hectic studio,
Dave
that one, bro.
Petrovich.
Yeah. I heard that studio is very hectic.
It was like a Big Brother house.
Yeah.
Like
True.
a big fucking
In the middle of the jungle,
shit.
yeah?
Do you just go there and
Not
stay there
jungle.
till it's done?
Yeah.
You just go there and stay there. You don't go back.
We went there to like get away from everything. Like, where do you go somewhere? And
Who was that original, like, bunny fucking boob dancer on fucking Big Brother, like 1998 or something? Sarah Michelle, something like that. On what's her name?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Marie.
The booty dance, what that was.
The bum dance.
Who was that?
The bum dance, man. I remember that.
Who was that? What's her name?
Is she the original twerker?
I think it's Sarah Marie.
What's Sarah Marie? That's her, bro.
Brother.
You don't think, you just said it
Yeah.
before.
That's my thing.
I'm gonna lock that in.
He knows.
What
Like
about
fucking
it?
Sarah
What
Marie.
about it? What about it?
Fucking Big Eddie.
Check his DMs, man.
It's great that you can recall that.
Yeah, go on.
That was very relevant.
I love bunnies.
Did she get voted out for a reason? What'd she do?
Was it the bum dance or something? Is that what you were trying to bring up? Or?
Like she definitely had a bum.
Why'd you give these cunts Cali?
I don't know. Does anyone want to smoke?
Yeah, I can give these boys some more.
Just a bit. We'll just pass on that question.
Wait, I forgot we answered it, didn't we?
I need to lie to
What
me.
was the question?
I can't remember.
The question was the answer.
Let's move through, yeah.
So how important is it to have a good team?
You gonna grab me a lighter, bro?
Good team.
Yeah.
One of them boys has it.
Fucking very important.
Besides, like, as a band, as a fucking united front, like, was there people outside that you had to really bring along and be like, yeah, and you know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah, our manager.
Stick to your guns. Stick to your guns.
Smoking me go.
Don't blame people around you for shit happening. Just people you've got who are being good to you, just be good to them and fucking stick to your people.
and already
Just stay with your people and just push a
having the,
nice vibration. A nice vibration with your fucking people that you fucking keep for your life. Fucking entire life.
Yeah.
You feel that?
learning to work
Feel
together
that?
as a, yeah, 100%. Learning to work together as a band must have took years. So incorporating a team, once you realise I need these outside people, I need this guy to do this, I need this guy to do that. Like, was that like the same sort of process with incorporating those people into your
I think
gene?
a lot of the people we worked with have always been like, they've come in very naturally. A lot of them we already knew. Like Brumby, who does all our photos, he worked at Annandale as well.
Yeah.
So it was like, the first two were like, we need someone to come help drive and
All,
shit.
all originals.
Yeah.
All originals.
And do you find
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like the people that are there regardless of paycheck at the end of the day are the, like, if you ain't making music and it ain't fun,
Man.
you shouldn't have those people on your team. Is that agree?
Definitely. Like, if you do it, if you work in the music industry, you're fucking passionate about it. Like,
Yeah.
Flex
like,
that shit.
You know, people are gonna stay back because they want to stay back, or be there because they fucking want to be
fucking
there,
yeah.
or
Go
fucking
Goose
like
coming
stay there because they have to fucking stay there because all the boys will jump them if they don't.
you gotta work. You gotta work.
True. I agree.
Try to answer this articulately.
Let's do it. Zoidberg.
Zoidberg. Who's Zoidberg?
Grabs me.
He's hey.
Little
Zoidbergs.
Zoidbergs in
Who's
Zoidbergs are they?
It's the maddest little Zoidberg, man.
Living on fire.
Alright.
Alright, fellas. So you started a good solid 10 years ago. How does it feel to be 10 solid years in the game?
What was that?
It's pretty incredible. We're playing a fucking arena tour
Sold out.
after playing at the fucking battered ball.
Was there many bands
It's
like
fucking
I'd still like to work at Macca's for a bit, even just for a week. Imagine just like running Macca's
Macca's?
with your mates for a week. Yeah.
Macca's?
Yeah.
If you got to fully like customize your thing and make it a really good Macca's.
I'll be the biggest
Just
Godfather
just-
burger, man. You'll be
Big
Godfather burgers all around, man.
The beeping is like it's constantly just like
Nah, I don't mind, not my one.
It's like a Beastie Boys song, man. It's just fucking in your head.
Would you go back to Domino's?
Yeah.
what's better, Domino's or Sticky Fingers?
pure innocence or like fucking
Throwing pizzas in your
exact
mate's face or throwing up your pizza?
Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan.
Tomato.
On button.
I'm a Kim Jong Un man. You know?
Domino's
Yeah.
Rockstar.
That's my man.
Wait,
haircut.
when you guys started, is there many bands from when you started that are still around today that you can say like they're our peers?
They used to come up
They're our
with.
colleagues.
Who'd you come up with?
There's heaps of friends that are still doing music, but a lot of good fucking bands that didn't make it through,
Yeah.
just for whatever reasons. Someone went to uni or whatever. Like, a lot of fucking sick bands. They're gone, but like, yeah.
Anyone worth?
So no one around that you come up with?
Well, yeah.
But also like still like a lot of our mates, yeah, still going for sure.
Are you guys like hit the height, the pinnacle, compared to those guys 10 years ago?
Fucking bad.
Or is there people that went on their own tangent and did something
All
similar?
my good friends like DMA's boys are
Who
fucking.
fucking knows? Who fucking knows? But
We grew up with
definitely
them,
feels
stand
that
up.
there's a sort of Sydney resurgence happening. Hated this fucking joint for a bit, but it's alright. Yeah.
Let's not even talk about lockout laws, eh? Just leave that off this menu, eh?
No, the best thing
Politics
about
is
you
dangerous.
guys is that
Politics are dangerous.
you say
How do you fix that shit?
use a musos are hard. Use a musos are hard. And beyond anything, that's what pushed you. As an artist, of course you want to be recognized. You know what I mean? You want to be pushing. What are you looking for? You want to fucking have another line?
What's always got
Have
a fat
another.
stack in the back of his ass?
Have a line.
You got stacks under there.
He does.
Not really.
He always keeps a stack.
How can you keep a stack in that?
As big as he
Fucking,
gets.
it's like, let's call it petty cash. Alright, boys. For those that don't know, describe sticky fingers in your own words.
Worms.
Verbs. Do you know what a verb is?
Use your verbs.
It's like a
Come
word.
on, crabs. Use your verbs.
Wiggly worms.
That's the words. Whoops.
Whoopsies.
The fucking soundtrack to your life.
Liquid.
Sex.
That's an answer. That's a fucking good answer. You all answer.
Now we're gonna go into questions from the fans before I pass out. First question from Luki Illinopolis is: when you played a show on a boat in the middle of Sydney Harbour and one of your mates got kicked off the boat and got left in the island because he was fighting and ended up falling into a captain while he was behind the wheel after it just tried to throw a deckhand off the boat, did say mate end up on that shitty island?
That was the fella. Cyclone was named after Darcy.
Yeah. That.
So wait, go back. What happened? There was a guy.
Some cunt's pissed as fuck, he's gone left, he's gone
flight
right,
security
he's
guard.
hit the fucking captain while he's
He
trying to
was-
steer the boat and got left on the island.
At one of your
They
gigs.
dropped him. We were doing this gig on a boat. The sun was setting. It was fucking pristine. And there's
Did the
one of our
sun play
mates.
into your
One of our
training
mates is
events?
causing a bit of he's causing a bit of trouble. And then he gets taken to the captain's fucking.
It was
Ridge.
official.
Taken to the captain's
That
quarters.
was official.
And then he started, and then took a swing at the captain.
It was just
he
a
got
bit of
dropped
a.
off.
It was-
No, not chucked off the boat. They dropped him off.
I dropped him
Yeah,
off.
like a
But you
prisoner.
know who that was? That man was. That's that song Cyclone.
Mm-hmm.
That's written about him.
Oh.
So this guy's
So it's
known for
great.
his
All
antics.
this chaos comes with some artistic scribeish.
Just some fucking
Cyclone
Just-
Yasi, Cyclone.
He kills a lot, but he creates even more. So it's cool to kill a little bit when you create more.
Mm.
You feel me? Even that shit out. Balance.
What, these guys were so fucking.
Kill some shit.
These guys are fucking.
I love this cunt so much, man.
These guys are sitting in a backyard and they're sort of burning a fridge with this fella, and they forget there's a housing
Who is this
inspection and this people that open this door, these people sitting around and a fridge on fire, and they sort of look at each other and just sort of.
They'll move it in.
No, they were not.
They'll
It's
move
just
it in.
spring cleaning, man. Fuck this fridge.
They'll move it in, and we were sitting downstairs. On
Fuck this moldy
Tuesday,
fridge.
And it was
Avocado was so old. I'm in Newtown.
That's really sweet.
No, I'm not moving.
So many gross avocados in my fridge. I'm burning this motherfucker's head.
Backwards.
I was there. That's a good to it.
T is me said, what do you do when you get sticky fingers? Or when your fingers get sticky, sorry.
Just suck it off, cuz.
Yeah.
Huskies answered everything, suck it off.
Shuck it.
Hilly
Yeah,
answered
shuck
asked,
Gets
most
pretty
amount of bud smoked in one sitting.
Who cares?
I reckon.
Mitchell.
Heaps.
Mitchell Blakeford said, the last party in the paddock in Tasmania you've done, dead set, how much had you racked up? Best live gig, but were you out of it? Honest answer, if you even have a recollection. I heard at the paddy, the paddy ended up in the
Doom
paddock.
pills.
The party at the
Doom
paddy.
pills.
That was
There's
it,
a certain
man.
experience with the doom pills.
Nah, it wasn't that one.
That was the stage dive.
Oh, that. Yeah, when I smashed my
Talking
head.
about the last gig.
Yeah.
What
Are
happened
you
there?
alright? First and foremost, are you alright?
Yeah.
Any
Because
permanent
I've seen
damage?
Scott Schemo stage dive.
Oh, he
It
landed
was a
on
bit
the
more
thing.
funnier. He landed on his
You know how you
really?
jumped, he
Yeah.
jumped and landed like this,
Yeah.
head first
Like-
into the barrier.
half committed,
Schemo went
half
like this.
committed.
Boom.
And edit that footage in.
Sandwiched himself, man. It was a good one.
Yeah, it was funny, yeah.
Shout out to Schemo for the commitment.
For some reason, I sort of thought, sort of like jumping up. Like, it was more kind of like a, this.
Had you stage dived before?
Yeah, well,
No, actually, that's the good ones.
I used to do this thing where I like walk on the wall,
On the roof.
but then the video's got bigger, so
There was no roof.
you try and and then you got like an unplugged bass. It sounds shit.
That
So,
sounds helpful.
You guys are wild.
You do go pretty hard. I heard you were the stage
dive
diver,
my hot
mate.
movie yours. I'm there a few times.
Who's the best
Oh,
stage
That's
diver?
fucking walking on. That's walking on the roof right now.
Shit.
Who's got the best stage dive on him? I heard it was you, bro.
No,
Ooh.
these are for sure. These are.
Yeah.
He's out here
He's
stage
been in
diving.
there a few times.
He's not tied back, one no guitar.
No, he's just.
Do you ever get
there's that
caught in?
particular picture.
Yeah.
Free
That
agent.
blinds up
James-
speakers,
That
James
particular
Bond
picture is fucking sick.
Nice.
So Josh Clark would like to know.
Crabs tried to stage dive once.
Yeah, I think so.
What happened?
It did not work.
They didn't have you back? It's like Jack Black in that fucking, you know when Jack Black goes? He's like, that no big guitar solo, that's you, cunt. So he got a moustache, just like, I could see that shit going down. I would've caught you, bro.
So Josh Clark would like to
I
know.
would have called you, brother.
Why doesn't the How to Fly video teach us how to fly?
Listen to the music.
The song's
Such
such
a
a
freak.
Go to an aviator's course.
You
Mine helps
obviously-
you, Josh.
You're obviously
Yeah.
not listening to the
Going to
music.
Air Force or was listening to the song?
Alexander Coe would like to
Join the
know,
Air Force.
what do you guys think of Coldplay?
First album's good.
First album.
Parachutes is a great album.
There we go. That's pretty fucking.
There you go, Josh.
Still jumping back.
Yeah.
Parachutes.
And it was all yellow.
Fucking good.
And Cameron Garner would like to know, any collabs of any Aussie rappers coming up? You guys are touring next week, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
There is a lot. We'd like to collaborate with a lot of people, but it's all a matter of timing, isn't it?
Hmm?
Wait and see.
Next week we're doing the fucking Aussie tour. We got some fucking boys on that.
And where he's going on the Aussie tour?
Arena tour.
Capital cities
that's
every
crazy.
weekend.
All the Capitals.
Sydney? What date's that?
Melbourne, Sydney 8th,
Yeah,
Melbourne next week.
of November.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm trying to think.
The
Yeah, yeah.
dates do it.
15th,
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, we're going to Brizzy, and then you're going to Brizzy, and
And
they got a
then
they got a
Where else
fucking
you
tour.
going?
They got a fucking tour.
Adelaide, and then we're
Cairns.
going Perth.
Man.
Austin.
There's a tour. It's going on.
Glory,
It's going to be fun.
This is fucking Googled a ton.
Bunbury.
I'm glad I memorised the capital cities.
All right. So
You got a Cairns.
Are we going to Cairns? What? I'm
Cairns.
surprised. I'm on the
Going to
run.
Cairns.
Ken's got the highest
secret
rate of
thing.
STIs.
Is that
A
true?
sex worker told me that, so it's probably true.
I
Wow.
don't believe in everything they say for.
Well, my girlfriend wouldn't lie to me.
Well, someone's got to have the most, eh?
If you think she's your girlfriend,
She's
already lied
everyone's
to you, brother.
girlfriend.
She's already lied to you.
Sorry about that, guys, but we'll be back. And is there anything you want to say on the final note?
Oh fuck, man.
Wow, thanks for listening.
Anyone want to
Thank-
play?
Thanks
To
for
nothing that I've been saying.
Is it good?
The Kelly Reid definitely made you quiet.
I reckon make a couple more cones up for these lads.
Yeah, I reckon you
Yeah.
have another
They got
beer.
heaps more to say.
Well,
Thanks for tuning in. If you made it this far, I appreciate it.
Do we make it this
That's
far?
total monetization, and that's not a bad thing.
thank you for coming this far with us.
This is another episode of Drunk Fort.